Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever and wherever you find yourself to be watching this video at this present moment. I want to thank you again for coming today, for taking the time to be here. I want to be really brief. Because I want to share a quick word that I think will benefit you as much as it has benefited me. I want to talk to you today about not looking back, not being in the habit of always looking back. Many people in our society today suffer from depression. Yeah, before I said this, I want to clarify that I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist. And so everything I say is based on my own experience and on my understanding of spiritual things that are also based on biblical principles. And as a minister, I come to you with this perspective. And so everything I say comes from what I believe a revelation from God. So when I say do not be in the habit of looking back, do not look back. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is looking back, meaning that seeing your past selves, things that you have done in the past. Yes, in some ways can be beneficial if your purpose of it is to learn from your past actions. If you've made a mistake in the past, or what you consider to be a mistake, you can look back in your past action on that so-called mistake that you made and decide that in case that particular situation were to repeat itself in the future, you will know what decision to make. In this instance, you are learning or taking notes from your actions, from your past actions. And so there is nothing wrong with that. But the majority of the problems that we have in this society are based on people being stuck in the past and being more negative about it, not learning from it. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, someone in the past had made a decision and it costed, it made them derail on their goals. Probably, possibly they wanted to, they felt like they didn't make a good decision about going to school. Maybe they chose a wrong major, and therefore they're at a place now in their life where they regret the decision they have made. They feel like they should have chosen a different path, a different action when they were younger, a different career, and so they regret that. And each time you speak to them, they are always in that mindset of regret. I should have done this. I should have done that. Now, it is similar to this. It's as if you're driving. When you're driving on the highway, for example, do you focus on the rear view mirror? Are you focused on the rear view mirror, or are you focused in front of you to see where you're going? What people are doing is that when they're being stuck in the past, saying things like I should have done this, I should have done that. What they're doing is that they're getting stuck in the rear view mirror. And when you're stuck in the rear view mirror, you're risking your life. You risk to fall into an accident, to get into an accident, because you're not paying attention to your front. You're not paying attention to your present life. And when you're also so stuck in the past, you're telling God that you're ungrateful. You're ungrateful of the things that you have now. You're ungrateful of the things that God has given you so far. Because let's be honest, if you're so depressed about the past, or stuck in the past, and always feeling regret of your past actions or being stuck in that mindset? Aren't you saying that God did not God did not make a right choice by leading you where you are, or by allowing you to be where you are today? Because if you are where you are today, it's also by God's approval, it's by God's grace. God knew you're going to be where you are today. That's why He allowed it. If He didn't want you to be where you are today, then you wouldn't be where you are. And at the same time, wherever you find yourself today, present time, there are things in your life that others don't have. As long as you're alive, you're breathing, and you're able to work, why are you complaining? Because God does also not like complaint. He said in the Bible. That's why He didn't he punished Israelites, because after they left Egypt, they kept on complaining. They kept on complaining, and he didn't like those type of actions. When you're in your life and you're always stuck in a rearview mirror, when you're always stuck in the past and complaining that you should have done this or should have done that, not learning from your actions, but rather being stuck in it, you're being ungrateful and you are insulting God. And when you do not, when you're not grateful for the little you have, God will not give you much more to be grateful for. And so my word to you today is to take a step back and review this word. Are you being stuck in the past? Are you having so much depression or being depressed, so much stress from being stuck in the past, or things that you should have done that you shouldn't have done? Are you learning from it, or are you being stuck in it? Do you have peace with yourself? These are the questions I want you to meditate upon today. So I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. Until next time.